Welcome to our first video in the dressmaking primer series. Occasionally, when you're making your dresses, you'll see dart markings like this. You need to transfer these markings onto your fabric accurately. Darts help shape the bodice and waist in your dresses so you get a really neat fit. In this video, I'll be showing you 3 ways to transfer your dart marking from your pattern to your fabric. So let's get started. This method is my favourite because it's super fast and accurate. You'll need a tracing wheel and Dressmaker's carbon paper. Place your carbon paper on the table with the die side facing up. This will be the side with the colour. Place the wrong side of the fabric on top of the carbon paper. Place your pattern on top of the fabric and pin it into place. Grab your tracing wheel and roll it along the dart marking. It's a good idea to use a ruler to help you. Flip the fabric over to see the dart markings. This method is fast, easy and accurate, but beware, the tracing wheel is sharp and will damage the pattern over time. The tracing wheel might also damage your fabric if it's delicate. Carbon paper markings can be difficult to remove, so be careful. You can use this method for delicate and mesh fabrics such as lace and chiffon. Unlike the other methods, you can also mark the dart markings for 2 or more layers at once. For this method, I'm using basting thread. If you don't have this, some normal thread will do. You will also need a needle. Pin the pattern onto the fabric. Double thread your needle and straight stitch along the dart triangle, leaving large loops of thread behind. Do this with both sides of the dart. Once you're done, grab your scissors and cut all loops that you left behind. Remove the pins and carefully separate the pattern piece from the fabric. If you have more than one layer of fabric like I have, separate the layer of fabric and expose the stitches. Now cut them in half. Do the same for the other side. Now you'll have some nice darts, and you can leave the dart as is or use tailor's chalk and a ruler to mark them out. This method is accurate and better for delicate fabrics, but it is slow. This method is quick and easy and only requires a ruler and tailor's chalk. Pin your pattern to the wrong side of the fabric in the center of the dart triangle. Fold the pattern along one of the dart lines. Use a ruler and tailor's chalk to make a line beside the fold of the pattern. Do the same for the other half of the dart marking. Unpin the pattern and you'll see that the dart marking is copied on the fabric underneath. This method requires the least amount of equipment, it's fast and does the least amount of damage to the pattern.
The disadvantage is that it's less accurate than the other two methods, and the tailor's chalk will rub off over time. You can use this method for some delicate fabrics but not meshes.
Thanks for watching my first basic sewing technique video. Use the methods I've shown you today to make the best starts you can on your sewing for the fabric that you're using. Keep watching because I've got lots more to come. See you later! Thanks for sewing my...
Thanks for sewing?
Shh. It's the triangle.
Really? I thought it was a square.